Hello everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. Thanks for popping on and joining me today. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new, welcome aboard and thanks for joining us. If you're a current subscriber, then thanks for coming back. I'm sharing with you today my little craft show haul that I went to yesterday. I just was wanting to put everything away really, and I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to see what I got on my little craft show. A lot of the things that I got were a couple of things that probably aren't journal related, but I'll go ahead and show you anyway. I didn't get as much as I thought I was going to get this year. I did go in June, and I did pick up quite a few bits in June. But I will show you what I've got. So I've taken out the packaging as much as I can before I end up putting everything away. So yeah, so I always pick up some ribbon when I go to the shows, just because it's good. Sometimes you can get really good quality. In fact, the last time I went, I got quite a lot of ribbon, and the quality was amazing. This was a couple of pound a roll. You're limited on what colours there are, unfortunately, when they're just shoved into a big box. But they're the three colours that I picked. I love green, and I think a lot of the time it goes with a lot of things. I use green a lot on my normal Etsy packaging, which is why I always pick up green if I can. I've got two quite nice, lovely colours there, actually. They are actually different. I did pick them up thinking that they were the same, but they actually are different. And then I got this nice sort of denim blue one, which would be nice for a couple of projects that I've got in mind. So they were quite good for a few pounds each. I picked up this sort of, it's quite rough Hessian type. And the reason I picked, I don't know actually how much this is. It was £5 or £5.95, I think. So let's say £6. I've got quite a lot there, really. As I said, I'm not really sure. It came like that in a bag, so I'm not sure how much of that there was. But the reason I picked it up is because I've been doing some covers, and I've used here, what do they call it? It's embroidery. You know, the stuff that you get that you embroider on. I've got quite a closed count on that. I'm not sure what the count is. I think it's 14 to do this spine, and I love the way that this actual one came out. It's, you cover your spine, and obviously you cover with this, and I just loved how it all came out. It's really pretty, and this is just packaging that has been screwed up and inked on. So I wanted something really that was hard wearing, that was like this, but that is really nicely finished, and I quite like it. So that's what this is for, mainly. So yeah, I probably would do a journal in that. So that's quite good. I'll just pop them down there. I got a couple of stencils. I love willow, weeping willow, and I think this could be used quite a lot, either with texture paste or inking. So I was quite chuffed with that. I think these two I paid about £7 for. I wanted this one because it had got a corner piece on, which I think is great on a page in a journal, and obviously that would be quite a nice textured one for the front of a journal, I think. So yeah, I was quite chuffed that I got those. I also picked up this, and now I buy this every year. It's the same guy. He goes every year, and he always has the same stuff. So I picked up a few of these. These were £1 each. There's 3 sheets of tissue in each one. And you get 11, I think it's 11 items for a tenner. So I picked up 4 of those. I love this butterfly one, and the packaging is amazing. The thoughts going through my head with regards to how I might do the packaging is just great. I think they make fabulous little windows, unusual windows. So I shall be using this packaging in some of the tutorials for after Christmas, possibly. So yeah, I look forward to doing those. So that's nice. It's just tissue paper, and well, they call it decoupage papers, which is more or less the same. But yeah, I think they'd make some quite nice additions to some journal fronts. I do apologise about my voice. I had actually been quite ill at the beginning or middle to October, and it still hasn't all completely gone. The same guy was doing these acid and acid-free stickers, and I just liked what was on them. I think this is like a cigar, actually. That's a cigar. I don't know what that is. I just picked a variety up, really, just to make my 11 items up. Thought these ones were quite nice. I'm not over enthralled with the glitter. They have got glitter on. I don't think you can pick it up because of the cover. But yeah, I think they'll make nice little additions for ephemera and stuff. It's quite a manly one. That one and that one, but I quite like the timepieces here, which I thought were timepieces, but it looks like it's a speedo in a car. So they may or may not get used. But that was those. I got some of this paper from the same guy. I've creased it, unfortunately, but I'll work on that. But I actually quite like this paper, and I think it would ink quite well. So yeah, it is just paper, but I do quite like it. I thought it was nice, and for £1 it wasn't too bad. I then picked up some card. It's 180-gram parchment card from Jellybean Crafts, and they go to the shows every year as well. They also have an online presence, and this one that I quite liked. I wish I'd have bought more of it, because these were £1 a piece, and there's 10 sheets of each. So it's springs and roundabouts, really. And yeah, I did the same with these. Love these colours. The colour combo's great. There's some nice sayings. There's a lot I wouldn't use, but I've got quite a lot in there. So there's yeah, we'll be seeing those on some ephemera, I would think, in the spring and autumn of next year. Picked up this paper as well. Just liked it, really. The colours were nice. It's sort of a mauve. You can't really pick it up on screen. It's like a bit like a mauve. There's florals on there, and words. And I think it is just timeless messages backgrounds. I don't know if they're all the same. I would imagine that they are, though. So just open it just to check, but I think they are. And I think there's about 10, and it is card, so it's yeah, so they are all the same. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 sheets, and I had those for £1 as well. So that was good. We should have bought more of that. And then these were 2 for £1, so that was 10 for £1 of the mulberry paper. I only bought 2 of these because this was the only 2 that he had left in this colour. And the reason I like to buy this colour is because, one, tea stains quite well, and you can always ink it with colour or stencils to add a colour to it. Whereas the darker ones, you're limited. And for journaling, I just felt this might be better. But it's handmade mulberry paper, which I think is great. It's useful and quite good for lots of things, including ephemera and stuff. And then I just bought some brushes, and that was my 11 items. And then I did get some distress inks, just my normal walnut stain, vintage photo, that sort of thing. I go to TP Crafts, and they're a lovely couple, actually, that run TP Crafts. They do bags like this, So it's bags of this, and it's classed as remnants, and they're always more than a metre long. And these were last year, they were £3.50, I think, a bag. And I managed to get the last two last year when I went, well, no, back in June. When I went this time, they'd all gone, but she'd got another option, which was she had a bucket of 50p lace bundles, and I managed to get quite a few. She does do colours. There is lots of colours usually. I mean, this colour's lovely. This is a bit of a stretchy lace as well, so that's quite pretty. But I mean, for 50p, it was a bargain. So literally, I got 12 for £6. And there's loads of variety, really. So I was a bit disappointed I didn't get my bags, but I got more than what I needed, really. That one's quite a nice vintagey type. This again is another colour, but I think it's similar to that, but just in a, oh no, it's different. I haven't really had a proper look. I literally just buy the bundles, really, and just grab what I want. The reason I don't buy colours is because I prefer to colour it myself, so that it matches what I'm doing. But again, that's a nice pretty lace. Again, that's stretchy. Yeah, I do like the white lace. Only because, like I said, I like to colour it myself. Again, that's a pretty lace. This is lovely as well. Oh, and that's stretchy as well. So that's quite a nice lace. This is beautiful. And I could only find this one that was left. But again, this is a lovely lace on that one. And these are just your normal cottony type. But I do find them useful for things. But I think with the amount of lace that I've collected, I think I've got one of those further down there. With all the lace that I've actually collected, I'm probably going to be making some journal covers up. And I'd also thought what I might do is make up a mat, a lace mat to go over here, so that when I'm displaying anything or showing you anything, I can put that mat down so that you're not seeing my horrible workstation. But yeah, so I did quite well there. I bought some wide elastic because I'd seen a video that Tanya from Tatty Treasures had done with a little pen holder, and it needed some of this wider elastic. So I'm going to be doing some of those soon. And then let me get rid of that paper bag. I got a little bit of fabric from there as well. These are just, I think they're half a metre, or they could be a fat quarter. Would that be a fat quarter? Maybe. This is a sewing one, but I thought because they're advertisements, you could probably cut some of those up to make some really neat ephemera. So that was my thoughts on that one. This was everywhere but in black and cream, and I'd managed to get it from her in this lovely green. So I quite liked that, and I love this blue on this fabric. And this fabric is very similar to the plain that I've just bought. So if I wanted to do plain inside of a journal and put this on the outside or the spine, that would look quite nice. So that was that. So just move those to one side. I got a few more bits and pieces of material. I don't really want to take them out of the bag. These are half meters. I think these were £1 each. These were 3 for 10, but they're half metre in there, so there's quite a lot of it. I really like this butterfly one. I love this recipe. I've got a recipe journal that I've got in the making for next year. Some folios that I want to do, which is the starters, the mains, and the puddings. And I think this would work really well with the mains on the front of it, maybe. But I think these would make some nice little ephemera pieces cut up, you know, just snippets of things, which I think would really work well. And of course, I couldn't go away without getting my favourite, which is a dragonfly. I love this colour green as well. It's just lovely. So the reason I bought those is because I have bought a desk tidy. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it so it's not flary. A desk tidy to make. So this is the template, and you need the material to get it covered. There was one there to see, and it was lovely, and so I wanted to do that. I will probably do that as a video and tutorial and give you the measurements. And the other one I got was a craft tidy. I've mainly got this for when I do any sewing. And again, you needed 1/2 metre of fabric for this. So this is what I bought this fabric for, to do those. So I'll probably do those on video and let you have the measurements for that. I did buy something a little different, which is this adorable rabbit. He's a felt rabbit with a little blue jacket and a little black hat, and I just loved him. He's not very big, he stands about this big, but he's just adorable. And I just thought, I'd seen quite a lot of videos and stuff lately on the slow stitching. Never really understood what it was, but I've looked into it, and it's something that I think I would enjoy sitting watching TV doing. So I thought this might start me off. Now, it was a kit. It comes with the relevant colour of his felts, and this here is enough to make 2 of these little guys, and I just can't wait to make him. So I won't be doing any of that on screen, on video, but I will be doing that fairly soon. The other thing that I purchased is this. These baubles were absolutely adorable. And they're just crystals, really. So it comes as a kit, look. That's all of your instructions in there, and your 2 glass baubles. So I'm hopefully going to make those. Now, I probably won't do this on film either, because it's probably going to be quite tedious. But I'm going to give it a go, and I will show you when I've made them. So that was something else. I always, when I go to the shows, I do always like to find something that I've not done before, or a new kind of something that takes away. So I managed to get some little mini round nose pliers and a what do we call those? Glue erasers. I got some little bells that I'll be using on my what do we call it? Glue stoppers. I got some more beautiful beads actually from the show, and these were from the same lady that does the baubles, and they're not very far from me actually. So yeah, probably if I like some of these when they are made up, I'll probably order more, but I just wanted a variety for now, just to see. So they will be getting turned into glue stoppers. I just got me some more little bits of findings, some crystals there which I use a lot, and I got some more beautiful beads. These ones are really, really pretty. They've got like roses, pink roses, and a bit of green through them, which are quite nice. So that's something. They're all glass, these ones. This is a glass variety of colours, so again they will be turned into them. and I wanted some crackle beads. This colour, it doesn't come up completely right on the video because it looks more blue, but it is more of a teal colour. And I can't really show you because it's just the same colour. It's not the same colour that's on my screen. And these sort of mint green colour, which I quite liked. So I will be bringing those in eventually to the Etsy shop with some new glue toppers. But as far as a little haul goes, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed my day. I was completely pooped when I came back after standing all day. But I always enjoy going to the craft fair. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that then. Thanks for watching. See you next time.